out.
What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again, and hello. Yes, so we're just getting ready for the derby. John is slightly behind us, so or slightly behind me. So I'm just obviously on a break. We've got the team as follows. You can see a little box. We've got Pickford, Coleman, Holgate, Keane, Digne, Gordon, Gomez, Davis, Iwobi, Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin. On the bench, we've got Baines, Stecklenburg, Sigurdsson, Bernard, Keane, Martina, Neves, Virginia, and Braithwaite, and Benengime to follow. So, how are you, John? You all right?
All right. Bit disappointed in the team. I thought he would have played Bernard before Iwobi. Just seen something there since the Premier League started. This is Everton's youngest starting 11. Half of the outfield starters are 23 years of age or under.
Really?
So, yeah. So this tells me that, the squad, as in age-wise, maybe not quality-wise, is going in the right direction. It is a lot younger, but this is the youngest 11 in a Merseyside derby that Everton have picked since the Premier League started.
Blimey. You see, that does surprise me. So, obviously, John, everyone wants to know, what's your beer of choice for the day?
Foster's today. No vodka, nothing, just Foster's. No Stella, just a couple of cans.
I've gone with Corona.
I wish you had it. I'm back. I left it on the window ledge. Cheers, everyone, whoever's joined us, by the way, as well. Hope you're having a drink.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. I'm just going to get... So you'll see a little bar at the side of the video. That will show the match stats when it goes, essentially. So don't worry what it's showing at the minute. John, what do you take of Liverpool's team?
There was rumours Salah was not going to make it.
Yeah.
He's obviously on the bench, so obviously he's not fully fit. Robertson's out, which is a surprise because there was nothing said or no rumours that he was a doubt. So, listen, Salah for me is more of a bonus for Everton not starting the 11 than what Robertson is, because what I want to go back to the match preview, which I talked about, was we could get at Robertson, we could get at Trent Alexander-Arnold. So, Robinson, is not as more of beneficial to Everton being out than what Salah is. Salah not starting is a good thing for Everton. I haven't really seen Liverpool's team. That's all I've seen. I've only seen Robertson's out and Salah's on the bench.
Well, let me help you there. So, Liverpool's team is Alisson in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Matip, Milner, Henderson, Fabinho, Keita, Minamino, Firmino, and Mane.
You see, it's not Liverpool's strongest 11 for me. Minamino's I know he hasn't had that many games. Keita's been in and out the team. Liverpool's midfield. The reason why Liverpool's midfield don't get as much, not stick, I won't say stick, but they don't get as much as, dissed as much, for the simple fact they've got them front three, which takes a bit of the limelight off the midfield. Liverpool's midfield, when you compare it to the likes of your Man Cities and all that, it's not that great, but it's them front three who always get them over the line.
John, do you want to do me a favour? Have you got some headphones next to you?
I can get some.
I just want to see if people can hear you, that's all. And also, I'll do it as well, guys. So tell me if you can hear me when I put mine in. Obviously, we're new to this, so you got to be kind to us. So, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you both. Yeah, good lad. All right, so we know that works. Is that a little bit clearer as well? It's just I could hear a little bit of chipping in the background. You can't hear me. Not that good. Yes. Not good. All right. There we go. Take them out.
Saying that both tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, I've took mine out. I've took my earphones out, John, just so you know.
Let's just see what it's like with mine then. Right, folks, just do us a favour, drop us a mention in the comments on the live feed and compare how you can hear Michael and how you can hear me. As Michael says, you know, we are new to this, so we'll all be sorted in 6 minutes' time for the game. So, you know, we are trying to get it right. Tell you what, Michael, that's a great setup there.
You happy with it? Yeah, John, take your earphones
Yeah, it
out,
looks
mate.
really. Take them out, okay? Sounds. Yeah, so obviously trial and error with them, and we are back to no headphones.
Yeah, I think to be honest, it's just important. It's just important for us. We just want to get it right. That's all. We just want to get it right. Obviously, there's the Everton team. You can see Gordon standing in front of Richarlison. This is a big day for Anthony Gordon. I love the fact that Liverpool have just walked out of a porter cabin.
Can I just say I've got the Anthony Gordon, Richarlison as well.
Beautiful news. Beautiful news. We've got Sadio Mane walking in. I mean, they're parked in the car park. They're in a porter cabin in the car park. I mean, that's brilliant. That.
I'm still behind you there, mate, because they've only just come out the porter cabin about 5 seconds on mine.
Don't worry. You get to see me react first every time we score. Van Dijk. He took Richarlison's comments quite badly, didn't he?
Yeah, I drove past Richarlison's house this morning. I was going to knock and just give him a little G up for today, but I'm sure he won't need it. Yeah, it looks like you're ahead of me, Michael.
That's fine, mate. I'll always be ahead of you.
Brilliant. I tell you what, it's on. What's the normal channel? It's
on Sky Sports.
No, I know that it's also on something else as well. The free to view one. If anyone can tell me what channel you want, drop us a little comment. I can check it on that. Let's just say I'm not watching it on a Skybox or a Virgin Box. So.
And also, guys, just so you know, the links should be below. Obviously, I haven't actually checked the links, but the links should be below for our merch. And obviously, if you guys are happy with what you're doing and you feel that you could donate at all, obviously that's massive to us. You know, we may end up taking this onto Twitch potentially going forward, and obviously that's a big download and a big donation platform. So obviously it would mean a lot. We did have a massive donation last time, didn't we, John? $15, which is a huge amount of money. So not expecting anything like that. But if you do have it and you are, you know, happy with what we're doing, we always appreciate it. Always goes back into the channel. And obviously, as we said, we've got the merch. So if you're interested, go and buy some merch. Everton and Liverpool just lining up. I'm nervous for today. I'm nervous for today because no one really knows what Everton and Liverpool team's going to turn up. You know, it's been a long break. It's almost like the beginning of a season. I'm not filled with confidence about having Davies and Iwobi in the same team. So We will see.
Jeff and James, just wanted to say thanks for the information on what channel it's on as well. I've actually put it on. It looks like Michael, it might be, you've got Klopp talking to Ancelotti.
Bang on. Can I just say, the pass that Ancelotti's wearing, it's red. Not happy about that.
That'd be right under my jumper, that.
Yeah. Tell us more about Anthony Gordon. Well, Anthony Gordon, look, he's a tricky player. He can play in a number 10 role. He can play on the wing. Today, I expect actually that he will. I think he'll play more on the wing. Now, obviously, this is for obviously the NHS minute silence and obviously Black Lives Matter. So yeah, I'm just going to be quiet for the next couple of minutes because I'm not listening to the game on TV.
Get on your knee. Just a quick one, Michael. Have you got the referee talking during the toss?
Yes.
Yeah, we're together now then. Right. While this is happening, we're going to get me drinks. Supply. I thought watching it.
John, turn your volume down a little bit.
What on?
You were a bit loud, apparently.
The phone? Right, whoever's put the comment out that I'm a bit loud, can you just... I have lowered it. Can you just let us know if that sounds better now then?
Yeah. And also, guys, tell us what you want because I fancy my chances at commentary anyway. So if you want me to genuinely just commentate the entire game, me and John are more than happy to do so. Or just have a discussion. I have got some questions to ask during the game which have been asked. So obviously, it's always great for us. Obviously, you may occasionally see me going live on Instagram as well. So... yeah, guys, look, I'm really looking forward to this.
Paul Smith, can you let us know about the volume? Irene Coy, thanks for this. You're very, very welcome. It's our first time. Hopefully, if it goes well, we'll be doing a lot more. Mike Dean, referee, his sons, if they had airway, will be in the crowd because they have got season tickets at Liverpool, so it's not a great shout by the FA. Paul, no, it's the same, mate. Can't really lower it much more, to be fair. Let us know what that sounds like.
Right, here we go. Rough. 16 seconds in. Throw into Everton.
Yeah, I'm 30.
Go on. Yeah, and obviously, one thing I want to mention, and I'm going to mention this in sort of... it's not as a dig. Obviously, we've got Toffee TV who have done a fabulous job, but they did a video with Redman TV for Liverpool, and I was quite disappointed by the first couple of minutes when they give them a bit of a ribbing. I did think that Baz could have handled it a little bit better, and it's not a criticism. He's been in the game a lot longer than me, but I know if somebody was taking the piss out of me saying about Everton DVDs for away wins, I'd probably leave the call. There was no way I was happy with that. So I just want to say to Redmen TV, to be honest, mate, the only reason you've won the majority of your derbies over the last few years, because we definitely give you the hardest games, is because the ref gets a free job at the start of the game. So let's just put this in perspective. Hopefully, the fact that the referee can't completely fuck us over in this game, because he can't receive that. Hopefully, we might get a result here today.
Fucking hell. There's young Anthony Gordon there, so
go on.
Imagine it'd be great for him.
Oh, fuck off.
It'd be great for Anthony Gordon to Marcus debut. Go on.
I still think you might be slightly behind me, John, but nothing major.
Yeah,
what
I am,
minute
to
you
be
on?
fair. 154.
I'm on 203 now.
I'll have a look.
It's not enough to cause any real damage, mate. Yeah, balls just flew over. This is the thing that Pickford, in my opinion, has got to get right in this game, is distribution. If we're going to hurt Liverpool, we've got to get in behind Van Dijk. Obviously, with Charlotteson's comments, probably a little bit cutting. So Van Dijk's going to want to prove a point in this game today. So we've got to be clever with the ball when we've got it.
What are you on, Michael?
Steroids. 240. Any sites for the game? To be honest, I think it's pretty much free everywhere, mate. I think it's free everywhere. So yeah, I think you should be alright. I think you could probably Google it and it will come up something. Obviously, if you've got, oh, go on, Richarlison. Oh, go on, son. Go on, do him. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, you're quiet, John. What do you think of that?
I'm miles behind.
Oh, your face and your voice isn't matching up either. You on your internet? You on Wi-Fi?
Yeah. I've only just had the Richarlison shot there.
Yeah, we are a bit behind, guys. But you know, if we are, we are. The thing is, if we were watching this in the same room, it'd be easier. But we're not. You know, John's in. I don't know if you want me to tell you where you live, but you're in Liverpool and I'm in the middle of Birmingham. So yeah, 4 minutes I'm on now. 4:02 I'm on.
4:02. I'm on 3:40.
I feel sorry for you, Tuesday, Delaney. And obviously, look, if there is any Reds on here, look, I'm trying to be impartial. Obviously, this is an Everton channel predominantly, but obviously, you may not want to listen to the commentary of Sky. We've both got issues with Sky, not you guys as much because the media absolutely love you. But, you know, maybe you don't like the commentary, maybe you don't like Carragher or whatever. So, yeah, we are here if you want to. I'm on 4:42 now, guys.
I'm on 4:39. That's the best I can get.
Yeah, this is fine. It's fine. Dominic Calvert-Lewin taking a tumble there. And as I said, look, the links for the merch. Oh, go on, Gordon, lad. Oh, the links for the merch and obviously donations if you want to donate. Obviously, it's always appreciated. And obviously, if you've got family and whatever, it's always great for us if we could have, you know, if we could have a share and obviously a new subscriber. That's always good for us.
Just want to say to everyone who's, as I say, still watching, we've got 74 watches now, which is really, really good for our first time. Didn't really know what to expect, but, you know, it's a good number that. Just stick with us, you know, we will get it right. It's only our first time. I am a couple of seconds behind Michael, probably possibly 5 seconds, but believe me, I'm sure if we score on Michael's end first, he'll let me know about it.
I will. I'll give you a running commentary, John, as Luca Dean takes a throw in now.
Oh no, come on.
Right, so I'm gonna move to some of the questions I've had. So I've had some questions on Instagram and some of the other people, basically, some other people who follow me. So obviously, if you're on Instagram, Just follow me. It's still Network Michael D. I've never changed it. Right, some of the questions. Where do you see Everton finishing next season? And can you see Everton signing Allen for next season? Oof! 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 Oof. Fucking hell.
Fucking jammy again. Fuck off.
So yeah, where can you see Everton finishing, John?
Where can I see Everton finishes next season? Well, listen, I've said this for quite a while now. Since Ancelotti's come into the club, I think we can definitely pinpoint Man United as a team we can challenge. I think we can also look at Arsenal as a team we can challenge. Listen, I said this. I've got doing a match preview tomorrow for a weekend preview review for all the games that have happened. And I said this in my notes that I've got down about Arsenal. Mikel Arteta has got a massive job there at the Emirates, you know. And I said this to you personally today, Michael, on the phone.
Yeah.
The thing with Mikel Arteta at Arsenal is he's gone there. He'll probably be a yes man, no man, say, you know, and all that. And he won't be on massive wages. Arsenal are not going to spend money. So they will link with Carlo Ancelotti. Carlo Ancelotti was never going to go there. Going back to your question, I think Arsenal's a team that Everton can challenge next season. Don't know what to expect from Chelsea with Frank Lampard. They were 1-0 down today. They pulled it back and won. Minimum next season for Everton. If we get the players in that we'll link with and we spend some money now, the financial fair play is being relaxed. Top 6 next season.
Just picked up the ball.
Minimum.
He just ran into trouble there. Salah's got the ball. He's picked it up. Oh, it's not Salah. It's Minamino. He's put it high and wide. Put it high and wide. It's not Salah. It's Look, I think for Everton next season, I think realistically, what's Tom Davies doing there? He stands in the middle, legs wide open. Do you know what? I fancy my chances against Tom Davies. I really do.
Why have you always got your legs up?
Well, yes, but it's not even that. It's the fact that, you know, when I look at this Everton team, I don't see a bad team. What I see is a team that's over the years money's been misspent in a lot of areas in this team. Do you know who I think might have a decent game today? Jordan Pickford, and the reason for that is I don't think he puts a lot of pressure on himself when he plays in these games, and he's got a crowd. The fact he hasn't got a crowd, I wonder if that might make him a little bit better today.
Do you know what, Michael? I don't think it'll be Jordan Pickford who benefits from not having the crowd there. Tom Davies could be another one. Listen, I'm not a lover of Tom Davies, but the crowd, the boo boys. Listen, I don't boo players myself when I'm at the game, but I do let me feelings know towards certain players on here, on the channel. Tom Davies isn't a player that I really, you know, think any good of, to be fair. But if there's no crowd there, there's no one to get on their backs. I think you're going to see the likes of your Tom Davies, hopefully the likes of your Jordan Pickford, as you said, probably have a better game because you don't feel under any pressure from anyone.
Yeah, and that you may be right. I'll tell you what I'm going to say.
Can I just ask you, you'll probably get ahead of me, but how Liverpool got that foul there when Richarlison's on his ass?
That's a joke, that is. Do you know what? How is that a... He steps across, but that's...
It's not a foul for me, that.
I can't say... The thing is, it's typical. It's just typical. What I would say, look, on a more concerning note than that foul, Liverpool are getting through the centre of us really easy. Firmino's picked up the ball a couple of times. Mane's come short. Gomez and Davies are already getting overrun in the middle of the park. We're only 11.5 minutes in. Shit.
To be fair,
Alexander-Arnold, mate. Shit. Overrated.
I think, to be honest, I think you just said there about the midfield getting overrun. I think, and this is a dig at Iwobi. People know my feelings on him, but if you play the likes of Bernard before Iwobi, um, Bernard gives us an outlet.
Yeah, another thing.
But Bernard's a player who, when you've got the ball, if you give it to him, he will make things happen. With Iwobi, takes him 5 seconds to actually get the ball under control and for his brain to register what he wants to do with his feet. He's very erratic when he's on the ball, whereas Bernard is instant. Well, yeah, another one. I'd rather play Balassi before Iwobi, to be fair.
I'm going to make a comment here, and obviously you guys let us know, but I'd rather have started Besic over Tom Davies today.
Well, yeah, I'd rather play Balassi before Iwobi.
One of the other things I'm going to mention, somebody's mentioned about Gomez there. Look, Gomez for me, again, I'm going to get some stick for this. Gomez is not as good as Everton fans have made out. And the reason for that is because when he gets the ball, yes, he wants to go forward. Yes, he's got intent. But the difference is he's not a goal-scoring centre midfielder. He needs someone alongside him who can do all the running. And the issue we've got is we've had centre midfielders like that. Schneiderlin was one. Give us a fantastic 6 months. But he had Ladrissa Garnagay next to him. Gomez has Tom Davies, which is a lot. He's just not the same player Garner is. So Gomez in games like this, in my opinion, does struggle. He does struggle.
Yeah. I'll go to a couple of questions that we've got here. Nick has put, I'm not completely, if he's honest, he's not asked about this season. He believes it should have been spoiled. Health is more important. What's the point of playing at home with no crowd? What I will say to that, I agree the season should have been void, but everyone is in the same position. They're playing at home with no crowd. Listen, I would have been happy to give them the trophy and not play any more games this season, Nick, to be fair. Should have finished the league. And then, as you say, health is more important than football. And, the virus is still rife. James, the ref is... The ref. Who's the ref? No.
Is it Kavanagh? It's
Gomez. Yeah.
No,
it's not Kavanagh, is it?
The bald one. The arsehole stitches us up every game we have him. Stitches us up. He was the ref for the 5-2 as well.
Shit ref. Yeah.
That's it.
Mike Riley. Nick again. I agree with you. I should have started Bernard. Knutson, Davis needs to be sold. I don't think anyone will buy him. I think he needs to go out on loan. Paul Hewitt should have played 3 in midfield, possibly, yeah, but we're struggling to pick midfield. I think this is why Tom Davis is playing. Paul Hewitt, Delaney, Coleman's brilliant. Yeah, not the player he was since his leg got broke, but he is good. And thank you, Eugene, for saying it is Mike D.
Yeah. Gomez just picked up the ball. He sprayed it out to Luca Dean. It's a bad cross. It's. I've got to be honest. It's not a great game so far. It's been a poor game so far from both teams.
Well, to be honest with you, Michael, I don't expect anything different. I think I see the stat today. Six of the games up now that have been played since they brought football back. 6 of them have been 0-0 at half time.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't expect a great game today. And to be honest with you, if you look at the last derby, I think where we got battered. Listen, after 16 minutes, I'd take 0-0 right now. I'd take 0-0 now, full stop, to be fair. What I will say is Everton, Liverpool's record with a Goodison in Merseyside derbies over the last couple of years isn't great. It's just that we can't get anything at their place.
Yeah, and look, I mean, we've had some good performances against Liverpool. I mean, we've not won a game. I mean, Iwobi giving the ball away just nods it down to Firmino. Henderson's got the ball on the edge of the box. He's played it to Trent Alexander-Arnold into Minamino. Holgate started well for me today. Davis needs to be there. Come on, get there, get the fucking hell. So Liverpool just turning the screw a little bit.
Well, yeah, you see, that's what I like about Pickford. And this is what I've said about goalkeepers who we want at the club. You know, I know it was an easy catch. He wasn't really under any sort of pressure there whatsoever. But, you know, took the ball comfortably. And listen, we've said this about Pickford, and he does worry me, you know, and he can be a bit erratic. When he first come to Everton, his distribution out to the flanks was absolutely brilliant. It was better than any midfielder we had who could pass the ball. That's gone off the mark as well. You know, Pickford's distribution. But going back to what you said before, the likes of Pickford, the likes of Davis, Anthony Gordon as well. Great game to bring him in. No crowd there. I know the crowd can get on his back straight away. But obviously there's going to be less pressure on him than what it would be if it was a full rocking Goodison Park, because basically he'd be shitting the shorts. And it is good to bring him into this. And to be fair, you know, he's done all right. He's not hiding. He's getting involved in the game, which is what we want. And as you said in the past, there's a couple of good kids at Everton there who I wouldn't have no problem seeing them play a couple of games from now to the end of
the season. The one I wanted to see in this game was Andrew Eden. No.
Yeah. Is he on the bench? No. Well, who needs a question, Carlo? You know, come on. Get up.
I'll tell you what's disappointing me a little bit here. Iwobi, every single time he's had the ball, he'd give it away. I think Tom Davis has started okay. Gordon started okay. We need to be there. This is where we need to be. This is where they're cutting us open. Watch this little pass there. Watch this little pass. It'll go to Mane now, number 10. And there's no one. There's no real pressure. And there's that ball inside.
Come on, pressure.
And then they swarm us. Look at Richarlison having to work his arse off to try. Look, that shouldn't. And then Iwobi gives it away. It's worlds apart from how it should be. And rightly so. Yellow card.
Right now, I'd make a change now. I'll put an Arsenal now for him. Yellow card there straight away. Who was it for? Was it Milner? Is it Milner who's being yellow carded? Is it? It's a bad tackle, that, you know.
He stepped over and caught him, and he's caught his thigh. Somebody's put, so make us stand 5. Mike and John, do you think Brighton will stay up? Look, I'll go there. I thought Brighton would stay up anyway, irrespective of Arsenal's result with you guys. And I also, just to make point, I actually predicted you'd beat them. For me, Arsenal are no good. So I expected Brighton to win at home. And Brighton got a win. Do I think they'll stay up? Yes. I think West Ham are poor. I think Bournemouth are poor. I think Villa are poor. I think Norwich will go down. I think there's no worry at all for Brighton. And I think if they can add some decent players in the summer, a couple of cheapy good players, I think Brighton will have a great season next season as well, because I really rate Graham Potter.
Yeah, totally agree. I think Norwich have gone. I think Villa are going to struggle there. You know, I mean, being 1-0 up today at home and then getting beat, you know, that zaps your confidence, that, because they needed that victory today. And then, you know, you look at Newcastle, who needed to win today as well. You know, that was a good result for Everton, Sheffield United.
That's a great ball from Dominic from Holgate there. Just want to mention.
Yeah. There's been a few results that have gone Everton's way. We need to capitalise on this. Someone put before, they think we can still challenge for the top 7. He's shit. The top 7 this season, you know, and there's no reason why we can't, but we need to make it count when the teams who we are chasing down are throwing points away.
Yeah. I've got to be honest. And I know we're only 21 minutes in, and somebody said, look, we probably sound a little bit harsh here. We do look solid. Graham Lloydie's just put, we look solid. Look, I agree, I think we look solid. But I think it's mostly Mason Holgate and Seamus Coleman. Michael Keane's having a decent game. Luca Dean's give the ball away a couple of times in the attacking third. But it's the midfield that concerns me, because if we haven't got a decent midfield, we're going to struggle. And again, Iwobi gives the ball away. I don't think he's completed a pass in this game so far, Iwobi.
He's fucking shit. That's why.
This is the thing I said and got a lot of stick for. I didn't agree with the simple fact that, I didn't agree that we just went out and spent so much money on a player like Iwobi. I thought he was crap when we signed him. I got so much stick. But, without sounding like I'm saying I'm told you so, but I like to think, look, I think I'm right. I think I've verified what I said. He's not a very good player, and Arsenal were very, very glad to get rid of him.
You said all along with a couple of brands as signed that on the water break now. He's fucked up quite a bit. But he's done some good signings. He's done some poor signings, Marcel Brands, and what a Wobie. To be fair,
yeah.
I was just going to mess it up. Going back to Nick, FC more to all the best guys. Good luck for the future. Great contest. Appreciate it, Nick. I know you've been with us for a while. I think you might be all right on board. You've stuck with us. Thanks very much for that, mate. We do appreciate it. Jeff Thompson, I think you've been a bit harsh at the first getting back. It is, Jeff. Listen, we're not being harsh on the team as a whole. We're just being harsh on certain individual players who didn't impress me before the lockdown happened, and unfortunately, Iwobi's one of them, mate.
Just to let you know, we are live. You carry on, John. We are live on YouTube right now, so go over to our watch along. It's Everton against Liverpool.
Dave Collins, and Gomez. I would have sense as if we have no midfield and sooner rather than later for it. We probably will, to be fair, David. I wouldn't play Iwobi at all, to be fair. But I'd play Sigurdsson before Iwobi. That's how poor I think he is. Iwobi for very, very poor. Graham Lord, we're quite solid here, boys. We do at the back, but we're not creating much. James, John and Mike, if you go down, would you go with Callum Wilson? We have been linked with Callum Wilson. I think we should be aiming higher. Good player, but I don't think he will take us to the level we want to be at, James. Thoughts on Tommy the summer? Listen, we've been linked with a few keepers. Pickford's being linked with a move away to Chelsea. I can't see Pickford going personally, to be fair. If he does go, I hope. What's this to do about Liverpool? I don't understand that, to be fair. If you're a red, it's a blue stream. Hopefully this drinks break will give Carlo a chance to have a word. Yeah, to be honest with you, he's had 12 weeks and he'll never get through to some of these players, mate. Yeah, totally agree, Golden. Evertonian TV, Everton fan challenge, do me own watch along as well, lads. Best of luck. Also appreciate support from the others. Come on, you Blues, answer your Everton fan channel as well. Good luck with it.
I just want to chip in there. I know Rose is also doing a watch along, and obviously Evertonian TV. Both channels that I've tried to help, and well, we both have really. Look, I think for us, I'm just quite keen for us to have a great Everton community. So that would be great.
And Clips has popped up again. Liverpool all the way. It's your opinion, that Clips. Obviously, you've had your season ticket in your hand today when you've turned the channel over with your remote. Abigail, evening to you as well. Thanks for the support you always give us. Graham, if Bernard came on, what do you think he will bring? I think he gives us an outlet, Graham. I think the players will, the midfielders, the defenders will look for him more, and he'll take the pressure off on not so good midfielders and our defenders. That's a poor pass there. To give the ball to Bernard reminds me, I've always said this about like Anders Limpard. He takes the pressure off. Eugene, we need a goal in this Everton versus Liverpool game tonight. I wouldn't expect one before half time. As I said, 6 of the games up to now have been 0-0 at half time. Height in the area. Morgan would you have Heaton or no? I wouldn't have Tom Heaton, no, to be fair. The answer to the question, no, I wouldn't have Tom Heaton. Would I have Ross Barkley back? No, got plenty of rats on this estate. There's plenty of rats near Goodison without him coming back. Thomas plays FIFA. Can you join? Yeah, of course you can. DM me or Michael on Twitter or on the Instagram, Facebook, and we'll add you and we'll have a game of FIFA with you. Nick, again, both we work well together. Yeah, we do. We've heard that before. Zuma and Barkley from Chelsea. Paul Hewitt would have Zuma, wouldn't have Barkley. And the last one, and I'll let Michael join in. Jack Wilds, would you say we've made a better start than expected? I didn't know what to expect, to be fair, Jack, from this game. Didn't know what to expect whatsoever. I'm just glad we're 27.5 minutes, 28 minutes in, and it's still 0-0. Michael, I'll let you speak a bit now. I need a drink.
Look, the question about Tom Heaton, it's a difficult one for me because I actually like Tom Heaton, but it's his age that concerns me. But do I think he's a good goalkeeper? Yeah. It's how good he might be after the injury. That's what concerns me. So, for me, I wouldn't necessarily have him, I don't think. But do I think he's better than Stecklenburg? 100%.
Yeah, that's all right. Just want to introduce everyone to my little boy. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
James, say hello to everyone.
Hello.
He's been sitting here with me all the way. He's not really into football, James, to be fair, but he's been here. He was interested in the live that we've done. He has got his own YouTube channel, Jamie Yo Pro. It's more concentrating on Xbox games and PlayStation games. So, you know, if you've got any young kids who are interested in all that, watching the YouTube, tell them to search my little boy, Jamie Yo Pro. He's on there. But he has sat here since we started because he is interested. Drinking an alcohol-free Copperberg like his mum, because she said she couldn't be bothered drinking today, because I'm doing it all. With it being Father's Day, so all the dads watching as well. Happy Father's Day to you all as well. Hopefully we can get a win to make us all happy.
Yeah, agreed. Just as I said earlier, I am. Oh, we let Matip have a free header there in the box. That was poor defending. That.
Yeah, Michael Dominic Calvert-Lewin there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was his man. To be fair.
Well, no, this is
yeah.
This is the issue. Dominic Calvert-Lewin actually goes in for Mane, which allows Matip the space, and then Michael Keane gets planted under the ball. Keane. So for me, actually, Michael Keane should be getting out to that, stepping in.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of the other things. So I'm just on the BBC website, and I'm having a read through some of the comments, and they've made a comment saying, in normal circumstances, Goodison would be rammed with 40,000 fans for this eagerly awaited fixture. The Gladys Street looks huge with no one in it and very lonely. Why point that out?
Because it's us.
No,
what they saying about the cop? Exactly. The bias is unreal, and it's become obvious now. At the beginning, they could hide it. Now, it's so obvious. It's embarrassing. And I hope, well, they will. I'm not asked they win the league now because the bias might stop a bit. The decisions they get might stop a bit. The luck they get might stop a bit. Just give them it because it's absolutely now. It's unreal. You've got Klopp moaning here again. What's happened? Nothing. They don't like. They don't like it. They don't like it at all. If they get a decision against them, they can't handle it because they think they're better than everybody else. And this is just going to start now on my side.
Just over the bar there with a header. I want to give a little shout out as well to Anne Partridge. He's a friend. Oh, he's offside. He's a friend of mine. He's probably down to about 15 Stella. If you are watching this game, mate, make sure that you subscribe and also you donate because you're rich as fuck. And it would be always massively appreciated. We've also got merch, so get yourself on the website and start buying it before they vandalise your van. All right, cheers, mate.
Nick. James said hello to you as well. Jeff, He said, hello, all right,
I'll
kids.
tell you your thoughts.
Everton are about to sign a young French back, French right back from Barcelona. Haven't heard that one. Gordon, disagree. Gordon shouldn't be playing. Want to see Bernard on the right and Iwobi on the left. Gordon should be playing. I want to see Bernard in, and Iwobi shouldn't be on the pitch, in my opinion. Cheers, Joe, and to you, Abigail. If Arteta isn't using Martinelli, who is Arsenal's second highest goal scorer, he's got 8 and 13 Premier League overall. He plays well and causes an issue. Samba squad as well. I'd take him. Listen, I said this to Michael the other night about regarding Arteta. Arteta's only been a number 2. He's never had to sit there on a Saturday and pick a team. He's never had to do the tactics on a match day. He's never had to give his authority across like the manager has. In my opinion, watching Arteta at Arsenal is a massive step up for him. Yeah, Graham, I think we are about 10 seconds behind, mate, but I'm sure we'll catch up when we score. Morgan, would we go for Olivier Giroud? I think it's 12 to 18 months too late. He was in the building at Finch Farm, ready to sign for Everton, and the deal got pulled.
That's a foul.
So we was on the verge of signing, and his missus said that. That's a foul, that.
It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, screw the shot wide. Olivier Giroud was in the building at Finch Farm. That's my understanding. And his wife pulled the plug on the deal. She didn't want to leave London.
He scored again today.
Thanks very much for the questions as well and the comment. You know, it's going well. You know, there is a bit of a lag. Hopefully we can sort that out. But listen, it's great for you to still be here, still interacting with us. We do appreciate the comments. We do appreciate the good comments. And we love answering them. And this is what me and Michael have always said. We do answer people. You know, we do get involved. We involve views, unlike some other channels. I'll be honest. Michael's always said, be careful what you say. We're not like other channels. We are what you see. I will. That's all I'm going to say. Because I can't.
I just want to point out. You know, we do this for you. I was going to pack up the channel in November, and if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here today. I'd be watching this game in my living room right now. But as it is, I'm here having a drink with you, hopefully going to celebrate a win with you, and obviously we've got John on board who has been important, and I'm glad he did join because he did to a degree. He took a little bit of the pressure off me, which is great. So look, this is all about you guys, and it always will be. We are going to be doing some. Oh my God! Come on! Oh, fuck's sake! Fucking hell! You know, it is all about you guys, and I just want to make sure that we do other content. We do want to get other teams involved. You know, I've been trying to reach out to some Norwich fans today to see if we can do a match preview with them, but alas, I've not heard anything back from any of them. So look, we are trying. In my mind, and obviously it's been commented on, we've put a lot into making this look better. You know, we've put a lot into making this stream look better, the background look better, the graphics look better, the cartoons look better. I wanted to step it up because in my opinion, I'm the best Everton editor in YouTube. You know, I'm confident in saying that. But where we do fall down is on the professional appearance, because obviously Toffee TV, they do look great. They've got a studio. They've been doing it a long time. And their subs as a result are high. I want us to be in the same boat. I want us to be, if not bigger. So we're really trying to put our all into it, to be honest.
Yeah, and we can only do that with everybody's help who watches and, who keep watching us and helps us grow, because we can't do it on our own. You know, there's only listen, with the rebrand and Michael, I've said this before. I've done all the rebrand. It's for the simple fact of the matter, I'm shit when it comes to technology. Mike's done all that, you know, and I was very grateful when Michael asked me to stay after his little meltdown in November, and here I am, still here now in, you know, June coming into July. The season's nearly over. We can go into next season now. Fresh start for the both of us. Fresh start for the channel, and it can only grow.
Yeah, I think you're right. I was just having a little look at the True Geordies. So True Geordie does a watch along, and he's currently got 19,596 people watching his stream. We could only dream, eh, John? He's got.
What was that? Sorry,
True Geordie's got 19,500 people watching his stream.
Well, fucking hell, Newcastle aren't even playing. But Michael, listen, right? He started where we've started, and you know we aspire to be that big, you know, and we can only do that with the help of everyone. Abigail sent a message to Debo was close to agreeing personal terms with Everton. Still need to agree a fee. Talks of taking Coutinho on loan with Barcelona, paying 40% of his wages. He's on £200,000 a week. He's overrated, but would he improve us? Coutinho would improve us, and if I had the money, I'd give him £200,000 a week just to watch the red shite's head fall off.
Yeah. Liverpool with a free kick. It's been taken short.
Talk more.
It's shit. Liverpool are struggling to break us down now. They are struggling to break us down. Trent Alexander-Arnold's, his distribution's been shocking this game.
Yeah, going back to the Golden Snitch. Yeah, we will talk about the football, but to be honest with you, Golden, there's not much going on in the game. The simple fact of the matter is Liverpool are void of ideas at the minute. You know, that they're massively missing, you know.
No.
Salah on the pitch there.
As well.
They're massively missing Salah for me, to be fair. Liverpool are void of ideas. They're running out of ideas. Just watch the ball there. Liverpool midfielder picked it up and he tried to play it forward, but it was cut out by an Everton defender. They are void of ideas, Liverpool, but that's credit to Everton as well.
To be honest, looking at this game, Liverpool haven't. Oh, it's a bad tackle that by Keane. Yeah. Yellow card. That. So let us know, guys. Anyway, let us know what you're currently drinking. You're watching the game. I'm currently on the Corona. What are you drinking? Oh. So yeah, but for the first 40 minutes, this hasn't been a bad first half for Everton. I like us to have a few more cutting open sort of moments in the game where we get between Matip and Van Dijk. But look, Liverpool have had a lot of the ball, but nothing to show for it as yet.
Yeah. Jeff Thompson has said lots of Everton fans are on the True Geordie side too. He's also said he's drinking coffee. Jackalus is what everyone's prediction. Mine is 2-1 to Everton. I hope you're right. Paul Hewitt, 0-0. It's going to be 0-0 at half time, but also shadow of a doubt. Morgan plays 2-1 to Everton full time. Stephen Evans, Keane, yeah, totally agree with you. Oh, by the way, that wasn't me being drunk. I've just knocked me tripod. But listen, if you look at the stats here, the possession for the first 41 minutes, Everton have had 38% of possession. Liverpool have had 62%. Listen, I didn't really expect anything different from that, to be fair. Liverpool are bringing Joe Gomez on now. James Milner's on the deck. Looks like he's injured. Yeah, the possession doesn't really surprise me, to be fair. I expected Liverpool to have more of the ball. It's just gone off because I don't know what Michael's done.
I have to manually update it.
Right, okay. Everton 3 shots for Liverpool. 1, we've had 1 on target. No corners yet. And 7 fouls. So listen, it's a close game. And someone said before, is it as close as what you thought it'd be? Yeah. Obviously, if you look at that, you know, the proof's in the pudding. That's our close, you know. And I think Liverpool would have thought they would have had more joy today, but they haven't. And that's credit to Everton.
Milner coming off. Gomez coming on. First bit of football for Gomez in I think John said it, but it's something like 110 days or something. Davis does well there. Davis does well. He gets swarmed there and still manages to get the ball over to Holgate. Dean giving the ball away again. This is all right for me. You know, this is all right. I'm not too disappointed by any of this. I'm happy that we're 0-0. I do want to see us have a few more clear-cut opportunities, but there's very little in the game. Liverpool, you'd expect to dominate possession, but we're doing well. Tom Davies having a decent game. Richarlison looking really lively. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is fed on scraps, but he's doing okay. The worst player on the pitch for me at this moment in time in the blue shirt is Iwobi, to be honest. He's given the ball away a lot, and he's been poor. Anthony Gordon has been fairly quiet, but look, he's a young lad making his Merseyside derby debut. It's fine.
Yeah, I think Michael Keane's looked a bit ropey as well. Luca Dean get the ball away a few times, as you said. But listen, as you say there, I totally agree about Tom Davies. You know, I'm not one of his biggest supporters, but he's playing with no one on his back, and it helps players. Listen, you've played football, Michael. I've played football, and when your confidence is low and you're struggling, it's shit, you know, because you're worried to do a bad pass and what shit you're going to get, stuff really like that.
Block there. Minamino getting space in the middle of the box, pulls his shot off. Holgate getting his testicles in the way. Yeah. Great to see.
Now he's just picking them off the floor.
2 signings that you would make if money was not an issue. Well, it's Messi and Ronaldo. No, for me, look, I would love. Go on then.
I've got one straight away.
Yeah, no, you see that.
Gareth Bale.
Don't do it for me. I think I like Fati at Barcelona. I think he's a very good player, and I like Vicentius as well at Real Madrid. What?
Is he related to you, Michael?
He's an arsehole.
He's related to you, isn't he? No, listen, push the boat out for Van Dijk. There's a player I'd sign if the money was no object. See, it's hard. See, I love Aguero as well, mate. Aguero is a brilliant player, you know. Who's the Man City player who's just knocked back the contract? Isn't that you?
Yeah, Sane.
Sane?
Sane. Obviously, guys, look, we'd really appreciate it if you could share. If you could share this on your social media platform, so we can, you know, it helps us with our subscribers and whatever. And as we said, if you think we're doing a good job and, you know, you fancy donating, the link is literally just below this stream if you're on a laptop and phone. And again, we really appreciate it.
Abigail, that's why being a better player if he was brought and used more as more of a 4-4-2. Could he be worth a loan back? Possibly, Abigail. Yeah, possibly. Do worth.
He's just turned Gomez far too easy in the middle of the park there, and this is what I'm talking about. Everton in the middle of the park. If we're going to get hurt in this game, it's going to be straight through the middle of our midfield.
Yeah. Just before half time, because I need a week. Jeff Thompson, Guy. Yeah, I would take Guy back, but I think we miss him more than what we do Romelu Lukaku. Morgan, do you think Moise Keane should come on? Yes, I think he could change the dynamic of this game. Stephen, we are just telling Liverpool game not good enough. Don't really understand that. Stephen Roberts, play sorry, don't understand that. Morgan again, I want Adama Traore all day. I'd have him all day. Everton Source being linked with him, Nick. The rumours have gone quiet with Everton. To be fair, I'm not sure what's going to happen there. Nick's commented again. Thanks very much for sticking with us, Nick. It's absolutely good to be on board, mate. Everton Source, Alan Gabriel, top 4.
0-0, half time.
Listen,
you take that, don't you? You take
half time. Like, yeah, I take that. I take that. Listen, it's a completely different game to when we got dicked the last time, 5-2 by Liverpool. Absolutely different game. I hope he enjoys the supporter cabin that he's walking to in the fan zone. Listen, we're going to leave it there. Stick with us. Don't leave the chat. Don't leave the live stream. Go and get yourself another drink, a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever you're drinking. And obviously, we will be back for the second half. So we're going to leave it there. Thanks very much, everyone, for the comments in the first half. Very good comments. We have tried to answer as many as we can. Thanks for sticking with us. And we will be back with you in 15 minutes.
What's going on, everyone? It's Mike. Can you hear me? That's first and foremost. We got John. John's going to read go through some of the comments that have come in.
Yeah, just let us know if you can hear us first, folks.
Yeah, we can hear you. But I saw on my phone.
Right, okay, yeah, so you can hear me because James said you can. Nick, personally, Boyz, my best Everton fan channel on here with Toffee TV a close second. Means a lot, Nick, to be fair.
Bigger.
We're aspiring to be like Toffee TV are and above. So, listen, as I keep saying, Nick, because you're commenting and listen. This, I don't mean this to say stop commenting. Comment all night. It means a lot, and we do appreciate all the good feedback that you give us. That's it. It's just Nick. Who's the other fella? Is it Cam? Don't remember the name of his channel. It's the Mighty Blues. Yeah. Nick Cam's channel is the Mighty Blues. Need to get a goal in it. Need to get a goal early in the second half from Hasbrat. Yeah, we do. We do. If we score, Liverpool have got to chase the game. Hopefully that would leave gaps for the like of a Charleston, and hopefully if Bernal comes on, leave gaps for him as well. Graham Lloyd, let's attack John Barnes just because he said he would lose. Let them have it, Blues. Yeah, totally agree, Graham. Sarah Halpin, Bird is blue. Yeah, Sarah is a blue.
In there, John. There's a lot of Everton YouTube channels. There's absolutely tons of them. There's Toffee TV, they're first. Then there's the Grand Old Team, they're second. Then it's us, the Blue Boys Network, third. The Toffee Blues are fourth. The Mighty Blues are fifth. Rose is probably sixth. If not, it's Sam Flint. Young vlogger. Obviously I've supported him and his parents as well with his vlog, and they've supported me as well. Evertonian TV. Yeah, I mean there's absolutely tons of Everton fan channels, and that's the issue. It's very saturated. So look, that's why we want to do more Premier League predictions and stuff like that, and try and get a bigger reach that way. Did you get your Corona at a good price? Do you know how much this bottle was? This bottle was £1.49.
Yeah. Abigail again. Thanks very much for another comment, Abigail. Another one who we appreciate have stuck with us. If money was no object, you would buy De Bruyne, Sane and Laporte all day.
Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has came on for Minamino. So, yeah, they've gone with a bit of pace in midfield.
Worries me that.
Look, if there was one thing that's going to hurt us, it's pace in the middle of the park, so that concerns me.
Yeah, Eugene, we need to stop Liverpool at Goodison Park tonight, Nick, and Everton win, hopefully. Oh, yeah, Rosie FC and the little fella's mum, I do love it. Listen, Nick, we all have a go, do you know what I mean? Sam's been absolutely brilliant. He always comes and meets us in the fan zone every game with his mum. Sam loves it, absolutely loves it. He does a blog from his house to the ground. He does interviews with me and Michael. Sam is up and coming, and he's absolutely brilliant at what he does.
Not that I'm bitter about it. I've just, I had a little look at Rosie's live stream while it was half time. And I put a comment saying, keep going, you're doing really well. Nice supportive comment. Do you know she didn't even bother mentioning my name? I'm going
Well, you've learned your lesson on that one, Michael. Carl, I think he's been decent. Yeah, he has, yeah. He's done a job, and I think what I will say about Michael Keane, he has been linked with a move away. I think if we bring one, maybe two central defenders who we've been linked with, Michael Keane could be the one to go. Carl, we need Allardyce for this game. 10 at the back. No, well, I disagree with you there because I just want to get a win. Graham Lloyd, he's got a dig from midfield. Andy Mann's good first half for Pickford, Lewin and Iwobi, both bollocks and need swapping. I'd swap Iwobi with Stevie Wonder before he plays again. Alex Chamber passes on. Great. And Cal again, Sidibe's played class. We're all entitled to our opinion. Little happy faces there. And last one from me for Nick before I hand over to Michael. Half an hour to go, get Keane on. I'd give Keane the last half hour, but I would have put Bernard on a half time in place of Iwobi. Michael, I'm going to hand over to you.
We are looking a bit 6s and 7s at the back. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's just completely out-muscled Matip, and he's heading the ball like he's Pele. He's just been pushed off the pitch by Matip and given nothing. Moise Keane, look, for me, Moise Keane could have come on as a winger. Bernard is again. We need players that are going to track back, and we need people that are going to work hard in the middle of the park. For me, I think Moise Keane would do that from an up-front position. And I think Bernard would if he come in and sort of played in the middle. So, look, for me, all I want to see is Everton be able to utilise great tackle by Coleman. I want to see Everton utilise the qualities that we've got, and that's getting the ball into a Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, because they will score goals. Firmino on Liverpool, he scored, I think it's 7 goals this season. It's not good enough. So,
What's Joe Gomez doing that far up the pitch? Obviously, he fancies his chances. Exactly, Great tackle by Coleman, as you say, Michael.
There's a heady goal stat there. Liverpool 14 heady goals, Everton 11. Dominic Calvert-Lewin gets a lot of them. He does, and Richarlison, both good headers of the ball. But we need to make sure that we're tight at the back today. And as long as we're tight and we don't let them in, we should be all right.
See, Pickford's just punched that ball there. Okay, didn't get the length on it, but that's what I want to see. What the fuck is that? That's what I want to see from a goalkeeper, commanding. And Pickford's done nothing wrong today. I know he hasn't been under that much pressure, but when he's been called upon, he's done okay.
With a throwing over here, throws taken, it's gone straight out of play. Liverpool aren't playing well. I don't think either team are playing at full capacity. Look, I think if Everton play at full capacity in this game, Everton win. But you equally can say the same about Liverpool. Liverpool play at full capacity. They'll beat us at full capacity. But at the moment, both teams, it's not great. It's not a great derby. It's not one that will go down in history.
I think, to be honest with you, out of all the games that have started since the lockdown got lifted, there's only been one team who's played at capacity, and that was Manchester City. Listen, I'm going to go back to the old adage now.
You're right, Jeff.
I remember hearing a saying a while back: football without fans is nothing, and it's been proved. The games, that's 7 games now since the first game back that have been 0-0 at half time. And I'm telling you right now, if there was fans in them stadiums, you would not get 7 0-0s at half time.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. It's just a poor game. Again, Liverpool getting another decision there that's again on the fence. What do you do with Cenk Tosun and Oumar Niasse? Well, Oumar Niasse will leave on the 30th of June. I'm very sure of that. And Cenk Tosun, I'd sell him for as much money as we can physically possibly get. Apparently, Palace did like Cenk Tosun. So, maybe he goes. Let's come back to Keita. Ball's in the middle. Oh! Everton not defending well there. Again, through the middle of the park. It looks like Gomez doesn't close him down. He does a typical Schneiderlin. Gomez doesn't. It just goes past him. Keita gets the rebounds, and to be honest, I think if Mane is a bit more switched on at the back post, I think he could make that one and make it 1-0 to Liverpool there.
Yeah, to be fair though, and again, going back to what you're saying, Liverpool aren't firing all cylinders. Before the lockdown, Liverpool are probably scoring there, to be fair. Going back to the comments, I'll go through the comments. The majority of them while Michael has a swig. Bernard will come on. 5 subs allowed. Same for Keane. Will Lewis, very poor game so far, lads. Totally agree. Game's there for the taking. Listen, it is there for the taking. You know, Liverpool aren't great, and if Everton were ever going to win a derby, this is the one to win, because Liverpool, as you say, are there for the taking. Graham, if we can just get a goal, I don't think they have a goal in them. Liverpool have always got a goal in them, but they're massively, massively missing Salah. But they can always bring them on. So, in my opinion, Graham, you know, just to be political, they probably have got a goal in them if Salah comes on the pitch. Jeff, problem is, Mike, that we have a tendency to concede a worldie from nowhere. Yeah, we do.
That's.
Yeah, well, we've been concerned to the first whistle, but it's still 0-0. That's our foul, that ref. You know, I remember the cup game. They scored a worldie to go through on the cup game. The young kid scored that as well. So we're susceptible to getting worldies against us. You know, Morgan Schneiderlin does one a season. You know, so you know, talking about the worldies. What do you boys think we can do? I think Michael's answered that. Umar's out. Been the both of them. Andy, I totally agree. James, Anthony Gordon's unwell for the first game. He has, mate. Yeah.
Guys, can
Nick, Mike agrees with you, Mike.
Can I ask you a quick question? What do you guys make of the 5 subs? Leave your comments below, because I'm interested to see. For me personally, and I think John agrees with me, it just goes against the integrity of the game.
Well, it's been ruined, hasn't it, Michael? You know, it's been ruined. It's not football anymore while you got 5 subs. You can have 9 players on the bench. You can have 9 subs on the bench and use 5. Not being funny, fucking 2 more. You're good on the team.
I'll tell you what. I'm
Jeff Thompson, best I've seen Coleman in ages.
Has been phenomenal. 53 and a half minutes in, 54 minutes in. He's been brilliant for Everton today.
Well, I'll tell you something now. I'm gonna put it out there now. Already 53 minutes in, going into the 54th minute. I'm gonna give Seamus Coleman my man of the match already. I couldn't give a shit. Seamus Coleman's kept them out for 55 minutes. That'll do me.
Great point there. Eric Garcia looked like he had a terrible injury, but he looks like he's all right, and fair play to him. Yeah, young lad, young centre.
Is that the Man City player? Yeah, he's not going to play again this season. It was concussion, but it was bad concussion. They don't think he's going to make it back this season.
Again, both players really stepping up here. Iwobi, Coleman's just give Iwobi a look like, what the fuck are you doing? And I couldn't agree more. Iwobi has done fuck all in this game. He has done nothing.
While Coleman's playing the way he is, it's the time to bring Bernard on there and let them 2 link up, because I tell you something now, Seamus Coleman is right up for this game. He's fucking shit. That's why he's shit.
I'm telling you now.
How does he warrant a place ahead of Bernard?
To be fair,
hope you choke on that.
There's fucking Clipperty. Salah's warming up there. You can look. Salah come. You're a twat.
Thinking about buzzing. By the way, if you haven't seen Salah's wife, Google it. Just Google it, and I swear to God, make sure you've got your phone turned the long way so you can fit it on the screen.
Dad, James said, John, I can hear your voice, then lips 2 seconds later.
Yeah, James Ditch, my mate. Yeah, listen, there always is. There always going to be a little bit. Andy Man's Iwobi and Keane.
Get him off the pitch, Carlo.
I wouldn't. Andy, I wouldn't take Calvert-Lewin off, to be fair. I wouldn't take, but I'd definitely throw Bernard on for Iwobi. and I'm probably looking at putting Moyes Keane on in some capacity. But you're looking then at taking players like Richarlison off and things like that.
He's bringing on Sigurdsson. See, this is where, and I've been honest, this is where I don't understand what Carlo thinks, because.
But the thing is, though, Michael, that's all he's got. He's been dealt since he's come to Everton. He's been dealt a shit hand. And now I'm telling you right now, for the clubs that man has managed, would he ever buy a guilty Sigurdsson?
Needed right now is Iwobi to come off for Bernard, in my opinion. But so what's he going to do?
Yeah,
is he going to push Richarlison?
We know that. But I think they'll take Iwobi off now. I think they'll take Iwobi off for Sigurdsson.
In the middle and go 4-5-1.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope this is a good call. I hope we'll get praise for that.
He's not as good as he used to be in other clubs, though.
Nick, again, I feel so much for Alex Iwobi and want him to do well so much, and he will come good, but don't think he's great on the wing. I said this in my match preview. Iwobi played in the middle a game earlier on the season, and he had an absolute, I wouldn't say worldie, but he had a great game, Iwobi. He's not a winger. Iwobi is not a winger. But that's down to the managers to play him in his right position, isn't it?
Who Sigurdsson comes on for, because if it is Iwobi, like I hope it is, he's got to go 4-5-1 with Richarlison on the right or the left and move Gordon a little bit over, maybe. I don't know. But at this moment in time, I think he'll go 4-5-1 to make us a little bit more difficult in the middle of the park. The issue you've got is Liverpool are now trying to get down the sides of us. Yeah. So
Can I just add, we've got 57 people watching us, and I know it's nowhere near the true Geordie and what have you, but you're sticking with us. It's just gone up to 58, and the watchers are sticking with us. So to me, that tells us you are enjoying what we do. We are trying to answer all the comments. So thanks for sticking with us, everyone.
What John said. I think, look, for us, we have to appreciate where we are. Here's the substitution. So Sigurdsson for Gordon.
Well, I get that. I do get that, to be fair. Maybe he might be tired. He's a young kid. He's never played. Well, he's never been involved in a game like this. I can see the change. But
Sigurdsson goes in the middle.
Yeah. And do you know what? Well done, Anthony Gordon, for coming in straight to a derby after all this. Well done, son.
Come on. Oh.
Let's keep this corner out. Hey, there's a fucking push there, ref. Cunter. Absolutely love this. Honest to God, I'm so glad to be involved in all this. I really, really am.
I really think that the players could be doing a lot better, on both sides.
Go on.
James is wearing his way in here.
Come on, Richard. Oh, fuck it.
That's it. You just told me what's happened early then.
What do you want me to do? Sit here and go?
What?
Hold it back 3 seconds.
I'll tell you what.
No, to be fair, if you go mad, I'm going mad.
And this is why it's integral. It's integral. He should.
Richie should be doing better there, to be fair.
It's just intent. Now, this is where Everton needs to be clever. This is where Everton, he needs to step over. Luca Dean, great tap. Fuck off. I'm not having that. He's got a smile on his. Honestly, VAR, have a look at that. I fucking hate this ref. I hate him.
See, they haven't even involved VAR yet. Nothing. Quick on the comments before the kick.
He gets the ball.
Let's have a look. Well, he fucking did, yeah. He did. Abigail, Iwobi isn't a winger, needs to play through the middle, which is what I've said. Jeff, the Charles, for fuck's sake, could have done better with that. Graham, unlucky Richie. Thought he could have done better. Great job, boys. Keep it up. Paul, AFC, thanks very much, mate.
Jeff, do not apologise for swearing, mate, for fuck's sake. And James, close your ears.
Yeah, great.
James is used to it. Yeah. Look at his dad.
Yeah, fucking hell. Nick's just put, got more in here than in Goodison tonight. Well done, Blue Boys. Again, Nick, absolutely fantastic, Nick. Honest to God, I know I keep bigging you up, but you've been here from the first whistle up until the 63rd minute. Nick, honest to God, I appreciate everything you're doing for the channel, mate. Abigail, no keen for Iwobi. I'd play him on the wing, yeah. Jeff, sorry for the swearing. Jeff,
somebody got the block there.
Graham Lloyd, he flied in. Graham, he did fly in, to be fair. But if you do look at it and watch the replay, he does get the ball, to be fair. But we're not going to get decisions like that against these. We're not.
Liverpool did put their worst players on them.
To Liverpool.
Who?
Some of their worst players on.
Said that? Who said that?
Me.
Oh. Got me lads here saying Liverpool have played some of their worst players. Sorry, James. Move out the screen now. You get pelted, by the way. If anyone wants to have a little pop at my boy, obviously no swearing. He's just said Liverpool have put their worst players on. Put him in his place. Go on. Oh, we've got a decision here, by the way. Come on.
I'm watching these chats, you know.
Ref.
Careful, James.
Andy man. Ref is a nonce today. Jesus.
Look at
like every referee we get in a Merseyside derby is a nonce. How he's going? He's going, that's why. Yes, thanks, lads. Having a live stream during the match is good. Yeah, well, it's better than listening to, what we're going to listen to on Sky, isn't it? So listen to us. We will listen. I think this has gone well. Don't know if we're going to do it on the Norwich game. That's down to Michael. Listen, Michael's still the main man out of all this, and Michael set the Blue Boys network up, coming from network, Michael D. But Michael is the main man. I've just got an input in it. So if you want the live streams to continue for Norwich, for any other games, just let us know. If you're happy with it, if you're enjoying it, and we will gladly do it. But it's down to Michael.
Sorry, but someone with James, not the best Liverpool team. Thank you.
Origi coming on. I'm waiting for a Pickford.
Have
you turned your Wi-Fi on your phone, John?
Nick said it.
I think you need to turn it off.
I have, yeah.
Because you keep chipping in and out on some of your comments.
Why?
Yeah. Guys, what do you think of John's...
On my phone?
John's video and audio?
Haircut.
I tell you what, if I could show the game, I'd have the game right in the middle of all of us. Yeah, and that's better.
Am I back? Right. Yeah. I was just asking everyone while I was a bit of a lull in the game. What do you think of my haircut? I'm lucky enough to be married to a hairdresser. I think she's done a good job, to be fair.
He's massively punching. So make sure you give a love heart in the comments for our Lisa, because she's a lovely girl and deserves so much better than him. Not quite
you
level, but she's all right. She's probably watching. She'll twat me when she next sees me.
Yeah, fucking hell. To be fair, going back to the game here, Liverpool are having a lot of possession here, but they're not really hurting us with it. Everton have got 2 banks of 4 with the 2 forwards there, trying to stop the supply to their midfield. But Liverpool are getting a bit much.
Carlo's been quite clever here, in my opinion. He's leaving his subs till late, and he's leaving them on till late because he knows the Liverpool players, they will get tired. So if he changes his team too early, it's not going to make a difference. You bring 4 subs on in the last 10 minutes.
So what you're saying there, do you think he brings Moise Keane on with 20 minutes to go?
No, but
I don't think we look like scoring
at the minute. Game.
I would, yeah. Going back to the comments, because my haircut's being mentioned.
Better than Gomez's.
Apparently, it's better than Gomez's haircut.
It's not. Yes, not.
Cheers,
everybody. Cheers, thank you, Maguire.
Ashley Piggott, nice of you to comment, mate. Don't know how long you've been here. Maybe you've commented, we've missed it. Great stream, lads. Appreciate it, Ashley. Video, audio, fine. Mike, yours is a bit quiet. That's because he says nothing.
All I can do
he says nothing. He just sits there.
That's it.
So that means it's in the kitchen because of your fat head. Brilliant.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
We're down to another drinks break now, so join us in having a drinks break as well.
Work for the NHS and obviously the poor people who have lost family members for to the dreaded coronavirus. So that's a drink for you guys. See, this corona won't beat me.
Paul, you take a walk off. I'll go 4-3-3. I agree, Paul. Listen, what I will say is, we have got a lot of comments popping up because we've roughly been between 60 and 70 views live with us, so it's hard to keep up with it while we're trying to watch the game and stuff. So if we have missed anybody out, don't take anything personal. You know, if you want to add a comment again, hopefully we'll see it the second time. We are trying to keep up with them and watch the game, so you know, it's not impersonal.
Morning, boys. News.
Doing a great job. Who's that? All right, Barry White. Morning, boys from New Zealand. All right, Barry, how are you, mate? Nice of you to join. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
all the way from New Zealand there, Michael.
Barry and watched for a long time, so I hope you're all right, Barry. Don't know what the weather's like over there. It's not great over here, but I hope you're all right, mate. And thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely brilliant, Barry. It's an absolute privilege to have someone from that far away, mate, to join us. Joey Dawson, good video, lads. Definitely need to watch more of these. You both are amazing. I watch all the videos and make it better, make the effort back with the people. Do an amazing job, lads. Thanks, Joey, very much. Absolutely appreciate that. You know, and it's comments like that that really just want to stick with it, you know, and I know Michael has his own, but I'm privileged to be on board with Michael. As I said before, this is Michael's channel. I know Michael keeps saying, no, it's now changed to the Boyz Network. Michael's done all the work. He tells me what I've got to do, what videos I've got to put out, and I'm happy to do it. But for me, it will always be Michael's channel, even though he says it's not. To me, it will always will be. Kevin Gribble will be off Keane on. Richie to sit in behind the front two in the Messi position. I agree with that, Kev. Yeah, throw Keane on and hopefully he can feed him. James. Oh, we got one dislike, but I'm all right. James Ditchy. Boys doing a great job. Thanks, James. I'll see you on the bus the next match, mate. Yeah. Ashley Piggott, Copites. Oh, you know what? Yeah, gobshite. Blessings to New Zealand from Nick and Andy Mans. Guys, defo do Norwich too.
I wasn't watching. I was just looking at some of the live streams that are currently out. There's absolutely tons of live streams for this game. Absolutely loads of them.
Don't worry. Mike's the boss. Mike's the boss.
Paul Hewitt. Mike's the boss then. No, Michael just wants to be the boss, Paul. And he tells me he's not the boss. But I have to take that off to Michael and say he's done everything for the rebranding and the change of name and everything. So for me, Mike is the boss, but he does say he's not.
Obviously, the comments in jest, and obviously, John never. It's this. I'm not in control of this channel. I'm not. It's you guys that are in control of this channel, because if it wasn't for you, this wouldn't exist. So I don't want to be too cliche, and I don't want to sound. But all I say to John is, can you do this for me, or can we do this? And it's a definite 50-50, whether he likes accepting it or not. Yes, I do more of the editing. Yes, I do more of the creative side. But look, John's really important because he gives really valuable input. And what he also does is he's a much more relatable person than I am, because he's a Scouser. John is my secret weapon. John is what's going to make us have 1 million subscribers. Trust me, I'm telling you.
You see, the thing with me, and Michael knows this, I don't like praise. And these comments that I've had tonight on the live stream, that I get on the videos I put out when I do them on my own, blow me away, because I don't like praise. I'm just me, you know. And even when Michael says to me, John, you've got a TikTok that got 1.1 million views, and get over to DB's your man, for fuck's sake, that made you Twitter famous, what have you. That just goes over my head. Michael makes more of it than me.
Because I know I would sell it.
So
it was me.
It's Michael's channel. It's Michael's channel. I'm not going to get all soppy. Michael's told me how much of a part of the channel. He's also said I'm a massive part. People have said we enjoy your comments. I'm just going to go back to the comments because I don't like talking like shit like that.
The next thing my famous for is saying chicken and a can of Coke.
Right. Man, guys, Defo, you Norwich too. John, Wayne Harrison, John, what did you like at you for Father's Day? You're both good. I got an Everton mug actually. James has gone to get it now, and I'll show you. Eugene McKeever, he's hit the like button. Thank you very much, Eugene. Shabba, Defo, do another one of these for Wednesday. Thanks, Shabba. You know,
honestly, Shabba's been there from the start, John.
Shabba's
brilliant.
That's me cook. There's me cook. Ashley Piggott, I've subbed. Great scream. Welcome on board, Ashley. Stick with us, mate. Another red going off injury from Jeff. Thanks, mate. Keep up the good work again. Shabba. Chris Koolman just praying for the Liverpool injury now, putting them down to 10 men. Bringing on the subs and have a right go. Totally agree. Make a stand, Gibble TV, for fuck's sake, get over it. Yeah, that's the one, mate. Yeah, Paul, you're only joking, John. You both do a great job, eh, mate? I know. Listen, I know we do. And I know we do. And I always ask Michael how we're doing on average with subscribers compared to some. I won't mention the channels. Compared to some other channels, of the amount of subscribers they've got and the view time. And all I will say is we're right up there. Absolutely right up there. Steve Richardson, hi guys. Come on, you Blues. Thanks very much for joining us, mate. Ashley Piggott. I sub, lads. Yep, nice one. Nick, I always on your videos, etc. Always promoting the channel, boys. Nick, we appreciate that. Andy Man, like you guys. Bumalole, come on, you Blues. Yep, Cornwall Blue. We were supposed to be going to Cornwall on the 1st of August. We were staying on Riviere Sands. Obviously, well, I need to get back to the game because I haven't seen none of this game. But I'll just finish these comments. I'm going to let Michael get into them because all I've done is read. We were staying on Riviere Sands on the 1st of August, but I've been classed as vulnerable with asthma and diabetes, so we can't go. Cornwall Blue, all right, lads. Greetings from Cornwall. You're doing a better job. Keep up the good work. Stay positive. Keep smiling. Charleston late winner. I hope you're right, mate.
Just
Nick,
I've got a concern here. We are not getting the ball. Like we aren't getting them. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but we're not, because we've got no one. We need Bernard on.
Making a run. Play him. Oh, it's Gomez Davis.
Charleston's fucking
Davis
jogging.
plays it back to Coleman.
Sorry to end the comments. I'm just watching this build. Fantastic build-up play by Everton.
Massive kick. All the way.
And go back to pick.
Who plays it
so
back
I'll go back to comments here.
From the back. Yeah.
Tuesday delay. Michael, Tuesday delay. You two are brilliant.
You miss me.
One dislike from Nick. Obviously a cop-out. Yes, Rob Perrin, love you. Great job.
Oh my God, we've just scored, but it's offside. I don't think there's much in that. Oh,
are you
about 2 foot.
Jeff Thompson, you missed your out again. No, I didn't. I did go back to it, to be fair. Only because James said. Abigail Foot. Can't wait to be able to get to the ground again, as I want my first game to be that you are both. And
cheers for coming to watch, mate. Make sure you get everyone on your stream to come over to this stream.
Going back to Nick, what was I meant to say? Was I always share your videos on my Twitter? No problem, mate. Obviously, crosswise. Right, I'm at the bottom of the comments. I've talked enough. I'm going to watch some of the game now, because I've hardly seen
Why don't you do a bit of commentary for everyone? Let's do a bit of commentary. Let's see how good you are with commentating.
Come on. Fucking hell, nothing to comment on. Michael Keane just won the ball there. Tom Davis has gone down, holding his leg. Mane, great stands up there. Great stands up play there by Mason Allgate.
Oh, Gomez, well done, Gomez.
The Charleston
needs Gomez, come on, to be fair. The Charleston needs played it with Charleston. Come on, Richard. Come on. Oh, he's found him. Oh!
Okay.
Oh, we've hit the post. Oh. Oh, there.
Unlucky Tom Davis. Oh. Great move, Jack. Great move by Everton there.
Oh my God. Oh.
Fucking jammy, and this is how fucking jammy they are.
Oh!
You have the cards back.
Fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, got so shot.
Shabba, can I just say, obviously I saw your comment. I went on to Rosie's live stream and wished her well because obviously I've supported Rose. Did you see the fact she didn't even name drop me? I couldn't believe it. Coleman with the ball. I tell you what, we've had the best 2 chances of the game right there and then. Gomez stepping up there, gets the ball in the middle, shows what he's good at.
Fair. I think what you said, someone put on the comments before, the last 10 minutes we can go for it because Liverpool look tired, and it's exactly what we're doing now. We're going for it. We've had chances. He should be heading that there, the side of it, to be fair. He should be making the goalkeeper make a save.
Last 10 minutes
from there.
We've made one sub. We're in again here. Play him. Why have you not passed that ball?
Come on!
Oh my God! It's the fucking.
I tell you what, it's all Everton. It's all Everton. Come on!
Oh, Coleman again! Oh, fuck off! Mike Dean, bullshit. I'll tell you what, that
I hate him. I fucking hate that ballsy twat.
So I think it's Iwobi who runs in. I think that's 1-0. There, that's the pass. That's the pass. Sigurdsson or Iwobi.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
I know, yeah.
Let me know what you think about this, Blues. This is the right time now to bring Moise Keane on, I think. This is the right time now.
Jeff, you're right there. We are finally woken up.
Do you want me to do my scouts?
He's finally woken up from that long nap.
Mate. Finally woken up. I can't believe it. Yeah.
That's not scouts, that.
You're fucking inbred. Oh, yeah, look.
Brilliant. Well, I think Everton, I'll be coming now into this game, and I can only see one winner now. To be fair, I can only see one winner. Clipperty's Klopp's got his fucking teeth into it. He's got his teeth into it now eventually, and he can realise now that Everton are becoming on, the team that's pushing more to win it, which we should do with the home team. No fans or not.
Who do you think you are, mate? Jog on. Look at Tom. Tell him to jog on, Tom. He's a joke.
Yeah, keep quiet.
Oh, we need
Tom. No, not jog on.
This is why we sit at FIFA, because you'll just twat people.
I just fucking offer him a bottle of oily Ulay or fucking some cream that he puts on his grid.
Come on, Ed.
We found, look, Jeff, we have Pickford not reacting to the crowd for once. This is what I said about make a stand. There's no crowd there. The players who always get, people on their back, they're not there. So, obviously, it's helping these players. Tom Davis, Jordan Pickford, James, I hate Mike Dean, Coleman, but nothing gets Keane on.
Oh, Tom, I tell you what, Tom
I have to
Davis,
disagree with you there, mate.
Really well in this game today. Yeah, we said this with Pickford. No crowd. Now's the time. Now is the time, in my opinion, to bring Keane and Bernard on, and I'm telling you now, we'll give them a new bumhole.
Rob, and keep the faith, we will win. Jeff, James, you're a wise lad. Aimed at my son. Nick, yes, John, agree. Moise Keane on, without a doubt.
Richie, get into him.
Jeff,
get into him.
James. Now's the time. I think Davis has done really today. Deserves a goal. I can't see Tom Davis scoring and Abigail. But going back to previous comments, if we can bring Bernard on, I think there'll only be one winner.
Tom Davis, he hit the post.
Who? He's not going to score. Moise Keane needs to come on now, and I'm not loving it.
Why? That's offside. Look at that. Look at Gomez.
Get the flag up.
That's a foul. That's a foul. Give him a yellow. That's it.
Well done, Gomez. Come on, Jamie. Come on.
Oh,
Boot the cunt. Oh, I hate that word. Sorry, by the way. Sorry. That word.
The inconvenience of my father.
Apologies, I hate that word then. I'll take a 0-0 right now, and I said this.
Calvert-Lewin won the header again. Holgate clearing the ball, lovely. Look. I can't believe we've made one song. I
can't believe Bernard's not on.
Jeff laughing at you.
It's because the team's solid
Jeff,
as it is.
I know. Tell you, I'm going to say, and this is no disrespect to other people who have commented, but I've picked certain people out today who I want to meet in the fan zone, if I can do it. And this is no respect to anyone else. Everyone's welcome, but Jeff,
Michael
Nick,
Keane winning a big
Abigail, absolutely fantastic today. From the first the last whistle. You're going to stick with us. Absolutely fantastic.
John, you put yourself down there, lad. Yeah.
Oh, Jeff, don't say that. Jesus. I never would let myself down as soon as I said that word, to be fair, but hey ho.
Job done.
No.
Fucking hell.
Brilliant.
Now you equal, Michael.
Come on. Right, that's it. Out it goes.
What's happening with the game?
Michael Keane's really stepped into this as well, this second half. Look, here he comes, Bernard. Bernard on for Iwobi. Should have happened about 27 fucking minutes ago.
Both of them, two changes, Bernard and Keane for Iwobi, and I don't know. You'd take off. I want to see Moise Keane on the pitch because he needs to make a name for himself, Moise Keane. And obviously he doesn't fancy him like I don't.
58 people on now, Dad.
Got 58 viewers. Thanks everyone for joining late on in the game. You might have left other streams. Obviously, you should have been here earlier because this is the best stream. Nick, Jeff, Abigail will vouch for that, and everybody else who's been with us since the first whistle. And hopefully, I'd love to do this on Wednesday as well for Norwich. It's up to Michael. But if anyone wants us to do this stream again for Norwich, where it will be a bit more relaxed in a game that, no doubt about it, we should be winning. If you want us to do the stream, let us know.
Yeah, but do you know
he's
what?
He's just hitting hope today. He's just hitting hope today.
I'm absolutely fine with that because
on the floor, and this is why Bernard should have been on earlier.
It's been imperious to that. Yeah, and this is why, in my opinion, he's the best English centre back, without a shadow of a doubt.
By the way, straight after the live stream, everyone, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing a match reaction, so we will get that out as quick as we can. Obviously, it's hard to get it straight out when you do it straight away. It does have to upload and stuff, but give that a watch. Any comments you want to leave about the game, we will try and get back to you like we always do. You know, subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Great for the new watchers to come over. Bernard just picked the ball up. This is what I love to see. Unlucky Bernard. So we will be doing a match reaction straight after the game today. And, you know, just join us and come over to our channel because we are aspiring to be the best Everton YouTube channel that there is out there.
I tell you what, right, he's someone that I absolutely despise. Henderson, I hate him.
Who? There's a hum. Ashley Piggott being from the start. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Ashley. James, we'll have to meet up for the bevy sometime. Definitely, James. I've known you for years, mate. I went to school with you. Definitely have a drink with you all day, mate. Brian Carey, do it, lads. Loved it. Thanks very much, Brian. Listen, as I said, if Michael's done the technology side of this, you know, for the stream today. So if there's a live stream going out and if Michael wants to do it on Wednesday, I'm very, very happy to be part of it. Wayne Harrison got to sell Iwobi. Should never have bought him, Wayne, in the first place. Robin Perrin, yes, please carry on. Yeah. Thanks, Rob. Tuesday, Delaney, yeah, do a live stream against Norwich. I'd love you to do this against Norwich. I love this channel, as you are always so nice about my comments. Listen, Abigail, we're nice about everyone's comments. You've been there since day one, and, you know, we don't treat anyone any different, but, you know,
I love Abigail's
you're
comments
up there.
because she goes in depth on what she thinks. Yeah.
Abigail. Honest to God, Abigail, some of the comments she puts on after our videos take me 5 minutes to read. But you know what? I read the 5 minutes of it. Stephen Evans, thanks very much, Steve. Paul, you a point will do. I would have took a point before today. Jeff, John, thanks, pal. You're very welcome, my mate. James Ditchfield, Mina's coming on. Yeah, he is, mate. Jeff Thompson, no. Late free kick for them. Oh, no, we don't want that. Kevin Gribble, I hope you keep the watch-alongs going. Listen, Kev, it's up to Michael, as I've said. Andrew, yes, lads. Thanks very much, mate. And Boma, Ole, come on, you Blues, yet. There is, what, a minute and a half to go. We can still get a winner, but they've got a free kick. I'm going to hand it over to you, Michael.
His distribution's been poor. His earlier free kick's been poor. Fabinho, good save by Pickford. Good save by Pickford, I think. Corner to Liverpool. Look, let's not do it what we've done the last few years, which is give a late goal through Origi, a late goal for Sadio Mane. Let's not do any of that. Let's just keep another clean sheet. Let's go into the next game against Norwich with a 0-0 draw against what is going to be the champions, and that's great confidence boost. And I'm telling you now, we play Norwich like we've played today defensively. They've got no chance. Nah.
Yeah, they won't break us down. Well done, Pickford again. Commanding, well done. I think we can safely say this game's going to end up 0-0, which, you know, before the game, I would have took a point. I would have took a point. We've got a lot of injuries. We've got Yerry Mina out. Gabarman hasn't really played much, but he's another one missing. You know, Walcott's out. Would he have started? I don't know. He's bringing Moise Keane on now. I don't get this. I don't get this. 10 seconds to go and he's bringing Moise Keane on. The boy is not even going to get into the game. I don't get that. For me, John, that's 10 minutes too late. But who am I to question Carlo Ancelotti?
Really?
Tom Davies today.
Coleman. So my top three would be Seamus Coleman, Tom Davies and Mason Holgate. Pickford's done well. And that is it. It's Everton 0.
Pickford's done well.
0. Guys, we are going to leave it there. Thank you ever so much for coming and watching and subscribing and donating and all of the things that you've done during this live stream. It has been amazing. Obviously, we've got the merch. We've got the donations in the links below. This video will go out as a video as well. And me and John, we've got to go, mate. We've got a match reaction to record.
Thanks very much, everyone. It means a lot. An absolute, honest to God, to me, more so, because Michael's done it a lot longer than me, but this means everything to me, that everyone's stuck with the channel, come along, watched us today. As I say, it's up to Michael. If he wants to do this again Wednesday, I will be happy to do it. Hopefully, I want to do it, so hopefully I will see you Wednesday. Thanks very much for your support today, Blues. Stay safe. See you soon.
If you want to see me more,
see you later,
please
guys.
comment.
Yeah, we are still, yeah.